So How to Train Your Dragon 3. Fandango ended up putting out an early screening about 3 weeks early, and we were able to check out this ending to the trilogy that is How to Train Your Dragon.
Yes, I thought that it was a lot of fun and that it brought the trilogy together, and the ending was really great.
The CGI, I think, was stepped up a notch from the last 2 movies. I was really impressed with a lot of the details into certain moments of this film. Especially there's a scene with sand, and I'm just marveling at the sand. Just the quality that they put into rendering those images. The John Powell score, as always, the How to Train Your Dragon music is top notch. I love John Powell. I love what he did with the Star Wars Solo score. And again, he kills it with How to Train Your Dragon 3, The Hidden World. I'd say the stakes are not as high as what we got in the second one. There is definitely more dastardly things afoot and more sadness that takes place in 2 versus 3, but all in all, 3 still has sad moments and happy moments to the point where we got a lot of cheering going on in the auditorium,
which is always good. I always love when you can kind of like you see that the audience is so invested. They're like sometimes, and then you see, oh no, and then there's just like little hints of that as well. But I really liked the fact that this whole story did come together at the end. Like you said, though, I didn't really care for the villain for this. I feel like he was just there.
Yeah.
And it never really, like, we knew that they were going to come out of it okay. So it just never felt like when they were going up against him, it's like, oh, okay, now they have to kind of defeat this guy. But we know it's going to be okay.
He kind of reminded me of Frollo in The Hunchback of Notre Dame, where he's just kind of there and brooding. But all in all, I felt like the villain in the second one was definitely much more villainous. With that, too, though, the twins in Hiccup's little clan, I thought that their comedic prowess was definitely elevated in this one.
Yeah.
The 2 of them were hilarious. Everybody was like rolling anytime that they were on the screen, saying pretty funny stuff. Kristen Wiig was one of them. T.J. Miller used to be the other one, but they recast him.
Which it was kind of funny because you could totally tell like he was trying to do a T.J. Miller impersonation of it. So it was just like, it's not quite right, but it was okay.
Yeah, it worked.
It was okay for the story.
But everyone else did come back. Jonah Hill, Christopher Mintz-Plasse, Jay Baruchel.
America Ferrera.
Of course.
So all of them Ferguson. All of them came back, which is really exciting. And then even though the villain and stuff wasn't like too great in this one, I felt like the story wasn't even really about them. It was just kind of the story of Toothless and Hiccup together and their relationship being evolved, but everything else was just happening around them.
The best part of the movie, I think, and you've seen it in the trailers, it's the courting moment with Toothless and the Light Fury. But yeah, seeing them together, that one, it's definitely more to the scene, obviously, compared to what's in the trailers. But all in all, cute, enjoyable, fun, sad, all of it thrown together. So again, it was a nice way to kind of end that trilogy. So I would end up giving it probably in terms of just the animation, the music, and all that, probably a 4.0 out of 5 for me.
Yeah, see, for me, I'd probably give it like a 4.2.
Sure, so it's right up there. Definitely check out How to Train Your Dragon Hidden World when it eventually comes out in a few weeks.
And February 22nd is when it comes out.
So definitely look for that. You can also like and subscribe.
And do the thing on our Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram,
all the social networking joints, you know where they are. Kicking the party, fill the party, keep the party going on our Patreon, gets us where we need to go. Thank you guys so much, and as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
This party is over. Bye.